After my recoil there, dude. Fucking zip. Oh no, they're not teammates.
Grab that, gotta take a quick phone call.
Yep.
Yo, my wife needs me. She just called me. I gotta roll, brother. GG's.
Okay. Hey, GG about that. What do you think?
Yep.
Like.
I know there might be a large portion of my followers or society that doesn't care for this information. It has nothing to do with the Lakers making a big move to sign a big name free agent or a player that's about to get traded from one team or another or some crazy athlete drama from behind the scenes. However, this is information that is extremely personal to me, and I do my best as a NBA YouTuber to not really involve you guys in the personal facets of my life, unless I feel like it is a danger to my life or there has to be something done, otherwise my life could be drastically altered. And in this scenario, I feel like it's an extenuating circumstance, as in a NBA player made a racial slur that pertains to a very small demographic of the world, an extremely tiny demographic of the sports world, and of course, pertains to me. And the individual I'm talking about is Meyers Leonard. So for those of you guys that don't know who Meyers Leonard is, he is, and I'm going to give him his props, he is a remarkable player for the Miami Heat, stretches the floor really well, a fantastic scorer, and is currently injured. So what went down here is something that really bothered me. Because to give you an idea, first of all, I am Jewish, and the comments that Meyers Leonard makes in this video pertains to Jewish people. And the reason why it's so scary is Jews make up less than 1% of the entire world. Meaning, if we start to see a series of injustices towards Jewish people, most of society isn't going to care, because we are literally 1% and less of the entire world. And it's just human nature. If some things don't pertain to you, chances are you might not care about it. And I'm not saying that makes society filled with bad people. It's just human nature to only care about information that pertains to you. If I started making hockey content on this channel, chances are you probably wouldn't care. But I also like to think that our society is trending towards a direction where we try to acknowledge what's wrong and what's right and try to build towards creating a better society for ourselves. So to give you a rundown of what happened, Meyers Leonard was playing some Call of Duty. He was playing Warzone. He was live streaming on Twitch. He has a fairly decent following on Twitch. Now, Meyers Leonard used a slur that I can't really include in this video. I also don't want to include it in this video. And the slur is very, very famous for its role 100 years ago towards just being derogatory towards Jews. It's pretty much the Jewish equivalent of the N-word, only we phased it out completely. We don't say it. It is like the worst thing you could say about a Jewish person whatsoever. And he used this slur in the midst of a very bad time to use this slur, because there's been a gigantic increase in anti-Semitism in the United States. Anti-Semitism began to increase in 2016 after dropping for almost 15 years. And in 2019, anti-Jewish hate crimes increased by 14%, and reported anti-Semitic incidents across the U.S. increased by 12% to 2,107, the highest number recorded since the ADL began documenting incidents in 1979. Now, you have to combine all of this information with the fact that we make up less than 1% of the world. And especially as a Jew in the sports world, that kind of scares me. According to the American Jewish Committee, a FBI hate crime statistics report found that 60% of religious-based hate crimes in 2019 targeted Jewish people, who make up just 2% of the total population. Anti-Semitic hate crimes and acts of anti-Semitism are also underreported. The AJC found that 76% of American Jews don't report the anti-Semitism they face. Now, I can't play the clip for you guys, unfortunately. I know for a fact YouTube will demonetize this video, which I don't care about monetization in this case. I just care that people see this video. But if you go to my Twitter, you go to my Instagram story, hell, I might even post it as a legitimate Instagram post, then you will see the video that I am referring to. The ironic part is Meyers Leonard decided not to kneel for the national anthem during the NBA's restart at Walt Disney World. And, well, when asked about why, he said, "I think I can be a beacon of light, not only for my voice or platform in action, but in everything I'm doing. I certainly support Black Lives Matter, and again, I am very aware of what is going on, but I can be both. My patriotism runs deep." At the same time, there was a point where I had a Twitch account, which ironically I got banned from for something that I didn't even do, and Meyers Leonard probably will keep his Twitch account despite this viral clip, which I'm not asking for us to ban his Twitch account. I just feel like Twitch's double standards are very strange. In Meyers Leonard's defense, as a person that games as well, I 100% empathize and sympathize with the fact that when you're playing a video game, you just say stuff, man. You talk trash, you get excited, you yell at your TV. That's the entire foundation of Twitch. You say crazy stuff and people like watching your reaction as you're playing video games, and I 100% get that. And at the same time, I don't think this is a result of some sort of secret, like deep-rooted hatred that Meyers Leonard has for the Jewish people. And I understand how some people would think, oh my God, society is so soft by reacting to this clip. But when you make up such a tiny demographic of the world, you tend to have little knee-jerk reactions of terror to this bits of information. You know, my people are really used to going to a place and then eventually all of society turning on them, and then they have to essentially be exiled to another place and move to another place and move to another place. And bear in mind, this is also a group of people that had to deal with the Holocaust 100 years ago. So it's still a little terrifying. And at the same time, I know Meyers Leonard. I'd like to think Meyers Leonard didn't mean anything by saying these words. I'm expecting him to apologize. I'm sure he will. But I would just like to say that we should try not to say things like this in the public eye. And I don't think that's too crazy to say. I'm sure you guys could all get that. And I hope you guys all get that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're with me. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I hope I don't have to make a video like this again. I'll catch you guys in our next upload.